brothers and sisters, it's Melissa again. Just wanted to come on and do another video. A couple of nights ago, I had a couple of more dreams about Obama, and so I just wanted to come on and share those dreams with you. Now, the first dream, it had to do with the 2016 election. I got in my car and I was on my way up to vote and to cast my ballot. And when I walked into the building, there was two rooms. There was actually a Republican side, and then there was a Democrat side. So there was those two rooms. And because I'm a Republican and I'm a conservative, I went ahead and walked into the Republican room. Now, when I walked in, there was Obama posters hung up all over the room. And when I went over to look at the ballot, it only had Obama's name on it. There was no other name on the ballot. So in the dream, in my spirit, I was very annoyed. And so I thought, well, I might as well go over to even though I'm not a Democrat, I thought, well, I might as well go over to that room and see if there is a different options, a different option to vote for, a different person. So I walked over to the Democrat room, and it was the same thing. There was Obama posters all over the walls. And then I went and looked at the ballot, and it was only Obama's name on the ballot. So in my dream, I just turned around, walked out the door, and then I woke up. And then when I fell back to sleep, I went back into a second dream about Obama. And this time it was some type of Ohio political convention. And it was, we were in a huge, I don't know, like a huge room or like an arena, and Obama was sitting at the front of the room. There was a very long table, and him and his staff were sitting, at this table. And then, of course, there was big round tables, out in front of his table, and then there was just a lot of people there sitting around those tables. And of course, I was one of them sitting at one of the round tables. Well, it got to the time in the convention where it was time to actually get up and ask questions to Obama, or if we had any comments. So they were passing around the microphone. But in the dream, the microphone came to me, and I began to tell Obama that I knew who he was, that I knew he was the Antichrist. And so in the dream, I actually started telling everyone that was there about the very first dream that I had back in 2008, where that I had the dream that he was the Antichrist. Now, I do have that video posted. You can go listen to it. I also have my second dream posted where I saw Obama, signing the 7-year peace treaty. But anyway, I was getting up and I was telling everyone about the dream that the Lord had given me about Obama. And so there was a lot of people that were not listening, and they were laughing, and Obama was actually laughing hysterically, and he began to mock me in the dream and make fun of me, for even thinking that he could be the Antichrist. So I don't know if you guys have, this is kind of a little bit off the subject a little bit, but I don't know if you guys have seen there's a video out that shows Obama, and he has a comedian in behind him, and he is actually mocking Michelle Bachmann, who actually is the lady that was, came out telling people that Obama was the one that was going to bring about, the rapture and bringing about the coming of Jesus. But it were kind of reminding me of that in the dream, where he was just kind of mocking me and making fun of me. And so I started started to kind of stand up for myself in the dream, and I told everyone, I said, well, I did have another dream about him that proves who he is. And and so as I started to open my mouth and I started to share it, because this was the dream that I told people would prove that he is the Antichrist. All of a sudden, this woman got up and she started to talk above me, and she was just talking so loud that she actually was drowning my voice out. I couldn't even hear myself speak. And then there was a lot of other people in the room that just started speaking over me so that I couldn't get the dream out. And then, of course, then I woke up. So I don't know. I just wanted to come on and share these dreams with you, because as far as my dreams go, things have been very quiet lately, and I really have felt like God has just had me in a season of rest, in a season of peace. I kept on hearing him telling me, Melissa, peace, be still, and be still and know that I am God. I kept on hearing him say this to me. I hadn't had any dreams for a few months, and that's unlike me. I usually, have a lot of dreams, but the Lord just definitely had me in a season there, and I finally just thought, well, I guess if I don't have any more dreams, then that's fine. So I went to bed that night just kind of thinking about that, and then not really thinking about anything about Obama. And then of course I had two dreams of him, in a row. So I don't know. I just thought they were significant. And I know with, the Jade Helm, there has been a lot of Walmarts to close, Targets closing. Now, we haven't had any Walmarts close in my area yet, but we have a Walmart in our town that is by a major interstate, so I am watching that. But I know that Obama does want to bring about martial law, and if he does, then he is going to be able to stay in a third term. So I really felt like my first dream was showing me that he's going to be in for a third term. I just really felt like God was showing me that that's what's going to happen. And then the second dream is just, it was just a third dream of God showing me who Obama is. And I really feel that he is the Antichrist. Now, I know there are people out there that have been mocking me and, that have made fun of me, or, just have been saying, well, we're not going to be around, so we don't really care who the Antichrist is. Jesus is going to come back, and we should have our eyes focused on Jesus and not who the Antichrist is. But I'm telling you, if God is giving us warning dreams, and he is saying you need to share these, and this is what I'm getting, and it's about Obama, then I'm going to share those dreams, and there has to be a reason for it. And so, no matter how many people may get upset with me or think that, okay, calling me a false prophet, that's fine, because I know who I am in the Lord, and I know what the Lord is showing me, and I know what he's telling me to share. So, I don't know. We just always need to prayerfully go before the Lord and just pray about these things. I know that I have been praying, about, salvation over my friends, my family, my coworkers. I love them so much. And I know I see things coming. Everybody sees things coming. And I think it's going to get to the point where we're not going to be able to, put our head in the sand and pretend like, everything is fine when it isn't. So, but again, I just wanted to come on and share the dreams that I had about Obama. And of course, if you have any comments, you can leave me some comments. I will also try to post that video in the descriptions on this video about where Obama has that comedian behind him, and he's mocking Michelle Bachmann, because again, that's kind of what he was doing to me in my dreams. So, but I definitely feel like God is opening eyes. He's opening ears, and I just am so thankful that that God is showing us where we're at in the end times, and who Obama is, so we can pray. We can pray for the things that are coming. So, well, it's time for me to go. I hope you guys have a blessed day in the Lord, and I love you guys. I'm constantly praying for all of you, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye bye.